Don't we all love a great couple Halloween costume? Especially when celebrities go all out. It's hard not to admire their creativity and maybe borrow a few ideas. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos kicked off Halloween 2025 with their signature mix of humor and charm, showing up in matching Love Island-inspired costumes. Instead of bearing it all like the reality show contestants, the couple kept things cheeky and clever, wearing oversized t-shirts printed with cartoon swimwear. Kelly in a bikini and Mark in trunks. So let's take a look at some of the most iconic celebrity couple costumes over the years. You might just find some inspiration for your next spooky season look. Starting with 2024, Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco went full chaotic fairy tale energy as Alice and the Mad Hatter from Alice in Wonderland. It was pure madness in the best way, just the right amount of unhinged fun. Then there's Channing Tatum and Zoe Kravitz in 2023, channeling Rosemary's Baby. The vibe is eerie, slightly disturbing, and genuinely funny all at once. A horror-comedy mix that works surprisingly well. Also in 2023, Paris Hilton and Carter Room took us back to Britney Spears' Toxic music video. Paris fully embraced the Britney-era glam, while Carter played her loyal pilot. The duo nailed the nostalgia factor so hard, you could almost hear the music video playing in your head just by looking at them. Justin and Hailey Bieber, same year, went prehistoric as Bam Bam and Pebbles from the Flintstones. Hailey's Pebbles is basically high-fashion bedrock, and Justin's Bam Bam looks like he just rolled out of the Stone Age, and maybe straight from a nap. Somehow it works, and somehow it's hilarious. Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly in 2022 went for classic 90s chaos as Pamela Anderson and Tommy Lee. But let's be honest, they didn't even have to try. The latex, smudged eyeliner, and rockstar chaos? That's basically their natural habitat, so Halloween was just giving them a stage. Also in 2022, Nina Dobrev and Shaun White embraced Stranger Things. Shaun levitating as Max? Total commitment. And Nina's Vecna suit? It was just the right balance of creepy and playful. Going back a little, 2019 was a wild ride for Kim Kardashian West and Kanye West. That year, they didn't just settle for one Halloween look, they went all out twice. First, they appeared as the Flintstones family with their kids, and later, they turned into a full-blown glam insect empire. Totally different themes, but both were chaotic genius. Also in 2019, Jessica Biel and Justin Timberlake went meta. Jessica dressed as Justin, and Justin dressed as a literal microphone. It's ridiculous, it's self-aware, and it's the kind of over-the-top humor that Halloween really deserves. And just a year earlier, Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner had gone for something a little more gothic, channeling Gomez and Morticia Addams. Sophie nailed Morticia's icy elegance, while Joe earned extra points for bringing a floating thing along for the ride. Together, they balanced spooky sophistication with just the right amount of fun. That same year, The Weeknd and Bella Hadid took the gothic game even further as Beetlejuice and Lydia. His grimy, ghostly look paired with her haunting bridal style made for a duo that was creepy, committed, and completely cinematic. Pure spooky romance in motion. And in 2017, Brad Falchuk and Gwyneth Paltrow brought their own chilling twist to Halloween with their 7-inspired costumes. Gwyneth as the infamous head in a box, bold, disturbing, and brilliant. Brad as John Doe, perfectly unsettling. Now that's a Halloween look you don't forget. The previous year, in 2016, Beyoncé and Jay-Z swapped the horror for high fashion, transforming into Barbie and Ken. With little Blue Ivy, stealing the spotlight as the real main character. The whole family looked absolutely fabulous, capturing that glossy, picture-perfect charm straight out of a toy box. And going back a few more years to 2013, Cindy Crawford and Randa Gerber brought pure rock and roll energy as Slash and Axl Rose. They didn't just dress as the rock stars, they became them. It was peak 80s attitude, complete with iconic rock legend vibes. Next up, let's rewind to 2006, when Seal and Heidi Klum went all out as Eve and the Forbidden Apple. Heidi turned heads as a giant red apple, snake and all, while Seal rocked his Leafy Eve look down to the shoes. It was bold, cheeky, and more of a performance than just a costume. Now, if anyone has truly proven they reign supreme over Halloween, It's Heidi Klum. Seriously, this lady is the true queen of Halloween.
Halloween is a big deal. You love Halloween.
For me, the biggest deal.
Why though?
I don't know, because I'm obsessed with Halloween.
Last year, Heidi threw her 23rd annual Halloween bash at the Hard Rock Hotel New York, and she went all out. She and her husband Tom showed up as female and male versions of E.T. from Spielberg's E.T. the Extraterrestrial, and it was incredible.
When I was 9 years old, the movie came out, and I fell in love with the movie, and I fell in love with E.T. And I thought it would be fun if both of us would be E.T. and F.T., and here we are.
They started getting ready at 11 a.m., and her costume even featured a glowing fingertip and a motorized headpiece that moved the eyes and mouth straight out of the movie.
Really hot in it, yeah.
And the comfort level in comparison to years past costumes?
It's a 10 from a 1 to 10.
Really?
The 10 being the worst. Yeah.
Now let's take a little stroll down memory lane and see just how Heidi's Halloween costumes became the stuff of legend. Because when it comes to dressing up, Heidi Klum doesn't just show up, she shows out. In 2022, she slithered onto the scene as a giant worm, her fisherman husband, Tom Kaulitz, by her side. She didn't just walk the carpet, she inched down it. That's Halloween dedication right there.
What they say, the early bird catches the worm. My husband, I'm the worm.
You're the worm.
We're going fishing.
Then came the flesh-eating alien look in 2019. 10 hours of prosthetics to pull off a look so gory and intense that even her husband had to join in.
This was crazy. This was probably the most hours in terms of gluing things on. I don't even know how I survived.
And let's not forget her firework costume from the same year. A glittery explosion that had her glowing literally alongside Tom, who joined in as a matching firework.
It's our next level.
Yeah,
Next
I love
level.
it because I love the fantasy of it all.
In 2018, Heidi went green as Fiona from Shrek, with her beau Tom Kaulitz right by her side as always.
So much fun. Watching my man turn into Shrek was pretty hilarious.
And in 2017, she brought Michael Jackson's Thriller to life, literally bringing the undead to New York City.
What made you decide to go with Thriller?
Because it's such an iconic video, and Michael Jackson is such an icon, and Thriller is something that we all know and love.
And just to throw everyone off, she went as herself in 2016.
How easy is it for me this year, you guys? I'm so excited because I just have to go in the shower at the end of the night.
She hit her party dressed as her own famous model self, alongside an entourage of Heidi lookalikes. Only Heidi Klum could make going as yourself the ultimate Halloween costume.
Always ask me, how do you do it all? Right? I have 4 children. I travel around the world. I do 3 TV shows a year. And so this is how I do it. There's actually 6 of me.
Now let's talk jaw-dropping moments. In 2015, she channeled Jessica Rabbit with full prosthetics and that iconic red dress, capturing every detail perfectly.
This was very hard because they had to create a lid that I don't have, so they had to cast my face again, which is also very claustrophobic.
And in 2014, she transformed into a butterfly with wings that must have rivaled the ones on actual butterflies.
I could not have a costume that is not good. I'd rather be in bed and I can't come.
A year earlier, in 2013, she aged herself by decades with a granny costume that was disturbingly realistic. Wrinkles, varicose veins, the whole package.
Part of my skin that you could see, they had to age. I mean, the amount of layers, the amount of spots, I guess you get. Obviously, I see them happening, they're coming.
Jump back to 2012, and Heidi's decked out as Cleopatra, shimmering gold headdress and all. And in 2011, well, that year she went all out, dressing as the Visible Woman with anatomically correct body parts on display. Yup, she had surgeons wheel her out on a gurney.
Inspiration was just to be dead. Someone without their skin, basically the skin is just ripped off.
Later that year, she doubled down on Halloween with a lifelike ape costume, alongside then-husband Seal.
How real it was. Because it's not just like a mask that you buy at any of those Halloween stores and you stick it on and it's just there. Everything moved.
From there, it only gets wilder. In 2010, she strapped on stilts and went as a purple latex robot. In 2009, she donned feathers to become a full-blown crow.
Always on Halloween, like even since you were a little kid?
I did. I come from Cologne, and we're big on the carnival, which is very similar to this.
Yeah.
You know, like in Brazil, they have the carnival, we have the carnival.
So, there you have it. A rundown of Heidi's most iconic looks through the years. Let's be real, no one does Halloween like Heidi Klum, and she keeps us on our toes every year.
I just love Halloween, and I love to inspire people to be creative in their own costumes, and I don't want to let them down.